latest bracketology has been released, and this is probably my last bracketology until the NCAA tournament because of these games coming up. I'm going to talk about the last 4 byes to the next 4 out on both men's and women's basketball. I'm going to start with the women first. South Dakota, Arkansas, Washington State, Gonzaga are the last 4 byes. Last 4 in: Missouri State, Missouri, Florida State, Dayton. First 4 out: Villanova, who has a game tonight against UConn and really need to win that game. Northwestern, Boston College, UCLA. Next 4 out: Alabama, Duke, DePaul, and Marquette. I'm sorry to those next 4 out. But look, I don't think you're going to make it, even if you got help. It's just too much to overcome, but you never know. We'll see. Now, some notable quality games for the women's side. For the last 4 byes to the next 4 hours, Dakota is the summer tournament. They have to win that. Arkansas is just hope there's no any bid stealers. Washington State, there's nothing they could do, just not hope for bid stealers. With Gonzaga, West Coast Conference, Missouri State. It's Missouri Valley Conference. Missouri, just hope there's no bid stealers, honestly, because that would hurt your chances and pop your bubble a little bit more. Florida State is nothing but just hope for no bid stealers. Dayton, just hope none of the first 4 out win the conference tournament, because you're with that. If they win, they're automatically in. I mean, and you're out or winning any games in general. Villanova is just UConn tonight. They have to beat that team and hope teams in front of them who are playing lose right away. Northwestern, just hope for teams, there's no bid stealers, and hope teams in front of them lose. Boston College is the same thing. UCLA is the same thing. Alabama is the same thing. Duke the same thing. DePaul's the same thing. Marquette the same thing. I know it's being lazy, but it's the truth. And at that point, if you're the next 4 out, you really should win more games prior and get more quality games in the non-conference and win those quality games and not just lose them. Now, for the men's side, I didn't discuss like the 1 seeds, the 2 seeds, and I'll go over those real quickly here. Okay, the 1 seeds would be South Carolina, Louisville, Stanford, and NC State. Louisville has to be careful, though, because if Baylor wins the Big 12 tournament, they ought to be the 1 seed over Louisville. Because Louisville lost early in the ACC tournament. The 2 seeds would be Baylor, Iowa State, UConn, and LSU. The 3 seeds would be Michigan, Texas, Tennessee, Iowa. Yeah, so UConn is definitely helping themselves on the women's side. Now, on the men's side, the last 4 byes to the next 4 out. Last 4 byes: Wake Forest, Creighton, Memphis, Michigan. Last 4 in: Xavier, Wyoming, Rutgers, SMU. Next 4 out: Indiana, BYU, Dayton, Virginia Tech. Next 4 out: Virginia, VCU, who I thought they were not eligible to play this year in the NCAA tournament, but I wasn't sure at the time. But I'm glad I was proven wrong. And Florida, as well as Texas A&M. The 1 seeds would be Gonzaga, Baylor, Kansas, Arizona. Of course, Baylor, I think all they have to do is just win 1 game. Beat Oklahoma, and then after that, they should still be a 1 seed no matter what. The 2 seeds would be Wisconsin, Duke, Kentucky, Auburn. The 3 seeds: Villanova, Purdue, Tennessee, Texas Tech. But Tech could play up to a 2 seed if they win the Big 12 tournament. But we'll see. Some quality games for those last 4 byes to the next 4 out. Wake Forest ACC tournament, Creighton Big East tournament, Memphis the American tournament, Michigan the Big 10 tournament, Wyoming Mountain West Tournament, Rutgers Big Ten Tournament, SMU American Tournament, Indiana Big Ten Tournament, BYU. It's pretty much hope the teams in front of you lose, as well as the West Coast Conference. If the West Coast Conference has not played yet, the tournament just yet, which I'm pretty sure they have, but yeah, the BYU, it's going on, but the problem is BYU is not even up. They're not in it, the championship or anything. The Dayton, the A10, Virginia Tech, ACC tournament, Virginia the same, ACC tournament, VCU, A10 tournament, Florida, SEC tournament, Texas A&M, SEC tournament. Obviously, if you're both on the list for both of these, if you're still playing, win the conference tournament, you're in. And if you're not, for sure in. Just hope there's no bid stealers and no team, and have teams in front of you lose, obviously, and you have to win your games that you're supposed to win. Anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. That's going to be up to 400 subscribers or more by the end of this year.